Hello, social media land. I'm just getting everything squared away here right now. Getting ready to go live. That's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm enjoying this, y'all. We had such a beautiful day today. And we had a fantastic day today. I mean, the weather was nice. It drizzled off and on all day. But it didn't really rain until a couple hours ago when it rained. But until then, it hadn't even rained. What did I just do? Okay, let me go back into this. There you go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Oh, you know what? I'm having so much fun learning all this stuff. Because I'm really learning a lot. And I've got to, I got to master it. No doubt, I got to master it. And I think I'm getting better and better at it as time goes on. So, it's just, it takes just so much. And I tell you what, you do need more than one person. Because before I had 3 or 4 people. And now until this thing is over, like it's just going to be me. Although I am looking for an intern. Anyone that knows about social media and how to link all these things together, and I'll teach them about camera work and editing and all that type of thing. I'm looking for someone, y'all. So call the Institute at 240-619-2019. 240-619-2019. And you got an internship. You got a job. So whoever you know that knows about social media and how to link all this stuff together, have them give me a call. You know, you're going to learn so much, and when this is over, y'all, I'll tell you about it later. I've tentatively scheduled something. So let's see what's going to happen. I scheduled it whether or not I know that everything's going to be open, but I have scheduled an 8-hour day in June. So and y'all know I'm out here trying to do my little one-finger typing. So y'all bear with me because I said when you don't talk, that's dead space. You're never supposed to have dead airspace. You know, not dead on the air while you're on the air, but I'm trying to do something that normally I wouldn't do, that my interns will be doing. So I'm looking for an intern, y'all. I'm going to keep saying it, keep asking every week until I get some phone calls. 240-619-2019. And that's for here at the Institute. To be an intern. Hello, Miss Shirley Gilmore. How are you, dear?
I am doing fine, and you?
I am doing fantastic, dear. Well, I am looking for, you know, I'm getting where I know one person going to show up, but nobody else show up, and that's Miss Shirley Gilmore. Have you enjoyed?
I got to look to your show now.
Huh?
I got to look to your show now.
Oh, good, good. That's what I'm talking about.
I know what it's all about.
All right. I hope you're telling people, Lottie Dottie and everybody.
Yes, I am. Everybody I come across, I've been telling them.
Yeah, you got to
They
just
giving them the phone number and all.
sometimes you got to tell them more than once. Hello,
Oh, yeah, I do.
whose last 4 digits are 4991? Who am I speaking with? Last four.
Hello?
Last four.
Hello?
Yes.
Robert, boy.
Last 4 digits 4991. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah. Hi, this is Rachel. Hello?
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can. I can also hear your background noise. You got to mute it. Well, move.
Are you talking about the 4991?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Rachel from Delray Beach, Florida.
Rachel.
Yep.
What was your last name, Rachel?
Rose, R-O-S-E. I get your text every week.
Oh, good, good. I'm glad to see you tuning in.
Yeah, the subject that interested me.
Oh, tonight, y'all, we got somebody. I'm telling you, y'all got somebody tonight that can answer questions when it comes to diet and health. Now, if you're on speakerphone, you can't be on speakerphone because I'm getting feedback. And if you got background noise, well, I'm gonna mute everyone out this evening anyway, so it's not really gonna matter a whole lot until we get ready to go to Q&A.
I'm going back on mute.
Well, I mean, I've been kicking it with everybody for a minute or two, because the show's not going to start for another couple of minutes. And I'm waiting on my guest to come on. I hope I didn't touch base with him today. And I should have, and I didn't. I have been so busy today. One of them days when every time you do something, you find something else you got to do. You got to stop moving. Whoever you are, please stop moving. Whoever you are, please stop moving. We can hear you. I mean, just as clear as a bell when you're moving. Mute your phone out. If you're going to have background noise or move a lot, just mute your phone out until I can get around to muting you. I'm waiting on my guest to come on. I sure hope he remembers. I didn't touch base today, and that's not like me, but y'all, I'm so far behind. I mean, I was behind setting up everything and putting my cameras up and getting my speakers right and all this other stuff I have to do to get ready for my show. I was running behind on that because I was on a show on internet. I was a guest educator, and I was late getting back out into my studio, setting up my equipment for my show. So.
Did you call Dr. Baruch before you?
No, I to be honest with you, I totally forgot. But he knows, but we've talked.
Okay, I love him. I'm vegan, so yeah. I had 6 or 7 of my friends who I'm trying to have, to go vegan.
I mean, you know what? I'm not vegan, but like I say, I don't eat meat, pork, dairy products, don't smoke, don't drink. No salt, no pepper, none of that. So I'm very healthy.
But I thank him because of him is why I met you, because I sat right beside you.
All right.
And you gave me your card.
Yes. Oh, I remember. I do remember. So what I'm gonna have to do, y'all got to hold on for a moment. Tell you what, y'all can talk among each other. Let me call him, remind him. Somebody, so y'all, let me call him. Y'all go ahead and talk among yourselves while I do this.
Shirley, is you on? Shirley, come on. Are you on?
Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Call while I'm on this call. I don't want to hang up. contacts and call him.
Good evening. This is Maggie. I'm joining you tonight.
Talk to him, Maggie. Get him to talk to you, Maggie. Why do this?
Well, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. It's pretty hot today over here in California.
How you doing, Dr. Baruch? Yeah, I'm already live. I'm just waiting on you to come on.
Okay. I can either come on, you can conference me in, or I can call in. I can dial in either way.
Dial in.
Okay, great. I gotta get that dial in number, but I'll be right on in just a moment.
I'm right.
Joining us, the speaker for tonight.
His name. So y'all, let me go ahead and kick everything off. Let me go ahead and kick everything off. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to check and see what his phone number was. So he called in. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
I must have hung up from him already. Let me find out how to do what I want to do now.
How many you have in attendance today, Doc?
Ooh, my board is lit. It's lit. Everybody's wanting to find out about health, diet, and foods.
That's right.
Cause this brother ain't somebody you get a chance to speak to all the time. He is so busy.
He gonna teach you what your grandma taught you, you know?
That's right. Well, let me go ahead and kick the show off, y'all, and then I can be talking to y'all while I'm waiting on him to call in.
Okay.
Let me go on and mute everyone out. Let me mute everyone out.
All callers are muted and may
Come on.
all callers are muted. This conference is being recorded.
Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the show, The Road to Success. I'm Professor William Murray, your host and president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. You know, the Institute's an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's here where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. I'm telling you right now, get your pencil, get your paper, get your pen, get your recorder, whatever you need. You are definitely going to need it this evening. And as always, I greet you with and true, the God in me as always greets and bless the God in you. This evening's show and topic is titled Health, Diet, and Foods. I've got a very special guest coming on this evening. And you know, like I always tell you, the most important thing in your life, there's nothing more valuable than this except breathing. And that's your diet. And we're going to talk about that this evening. We might get a recipe or two, or we're going to learn so much y'all this evening. I'm so proud, I'm so glad to know this brother who I've been associated with for quite some time. It's Dr. Wait a minute. Let me. His name is Dr. Baruch. I'll let him, because I don't have everything in front of me I need, y'all, and I'm sorry. I can pull it up real quick though. Let me pull it up real quick, because I'm definitely messing up this morning today. Yeah, I'm not doing everything right today. I don't know what's happening to my computer. What is going on today? I know I had that open. I sure did. You know, trying to rush off of the other show and get on my show in time, you know, it was a lot, because I didn't finish there till almost 5 of. So Dr. Baruch Ben-Yehudah, y'all, and I'm telling you, this brother, like I said, I've been knowing him now for a little over 20 years. I was blessed. I used to do shows. He had a big location, and I used to eat there. I still do eat there on the regular whenever I want to eat out. And I used to rent his conference rooms and do live shows when I was the owner and president of Kid We Productions, which was we did live shows. I had like 9 vocalists and 20-some models. I had clothing stores, so we do a part of the show, then during the break, I would have a fashion show of the clothes out of my stores. And this brother, and I've heard him speak many times. And you're going to enjoy this evening. Let me go ahead. How you doing, Dr. Baruch? Hold on, let me hit star 6. Dr. Baruch, hit star 6. So I can unmute you. Because my computer this evening is not giving me what I need for some ungodly reason. Hold on, let me try to get, it's not giving me nothing. Daggone, there it goes again. Oh, don't give me no problems today. Can you unmute yourself, Dr. Baruch, star 6? Someone unmute and give me a mic check. Someone mic check, star 6, mic check. Because it's not giving me anything. For one thing, can you hear me? Mic check, please. Mic check.
All callers are unmuted. We were muted. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me do this. I'm going to mute everyone out again.
All callers are muted.
Dr.
They unmute themselves by pressing star 6.
Dr. Baruch, this is you at 4301? Or Dr. Baruch, you go to star 6. Star 6, Dr. Baruch, star 6. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you Dr. Baruch. Dr. Baruch, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into the meat of the show. Yes.
And the restaurants are my pharmacies, or what I call my hospirants, in that they offer my client base a place where they can go and get healthy food to treat the health challenges that they have. And let me spell pharmacy for you. That's Pharmacy. F-A-R-M-A-C-Y, not P-H, F-A-R-M-A-C-Y. And we offer a wide variety of foods, from cooked foods to raw foods to fresh-pressed organic juices, smoothies, ice cream, cakes, cookies, whatever you want, but it's all plant-based. And our goal and objective is to provide a viable food source to communities disserved and underserved. And what we found is that education was an essential part of what we do. So we started speaking and doing public speaking and speaking to our customers to make them understand why the decision that they made to eat this way was so critical and why it was going to make such a big difference in their life. And after I'd been doing that for many years, it's been since 1995, I started doing this. And by the time 2004 came around, or just before that, I started being an educator, started getting the education so that I could now officially give people advice and make suggestions on how they might better care for themselves. I'm the father of seven children, not 8 yet, 7 children. And my youngest is 1 year old, just in case y'all want to know how did I get all that in, because I'm still working at it. And I'm a D.C. native, born and raised in Southeast Washington, D.C. And yeah, I think that probably covers it. Thank you again, Brother Murray, for having me on.
Well, Dr. Baruch, me and you go back a little over 20 years. And
Yes, sir.
I've followed you. I've been to your area. I'm not even going to count how many times. And I've heard you speak many times. We've shared the stage at several different events. And, I'm always, because, my mentor was Baba Dick Gregory. Him and Brother Bay. And I know you know both of them very well. Well, you knew both of them very well, but they both have since passed. But, and I changed my diet 40 years ago when I stopped eating meat and all that other stuff. And to be my age and to have never really been sick and to be healthy, I know it's diet. That's why I tell everyone the most important thing in your life, period, outside of breathing, is your diet. What say you?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes. Well, definitely. We're seeing those of us who had taken better care of ourselves and had been on top of our diet and been on top of our health are doing far better with regard to the COVID-19 or the coronavirus. We're seeing that people whose immune systems are strong and people whose health is vibrant and their countenance is vibrant, their energy level is high, they're doing so much better as compared to those who have some comorbidity, or they have some, of course, the comorbidity are dead now, but those who have some pre-existing condition that is causing them to be more susceptible and vulnerable to the virus.
They're saying the ones who are getting the virus and most sick are those who have other ailments, other conditions. But now here's something we got to look at, that we got to understand. They are giving us in our neighborhoods the same quality of foods that they're putting in other neighborhoods. And we're eating all this artificial garbage. And tell them a little bit about what they're feeding them, Dr. Baruch. Give them an idea of what they're eating when they're eating fast foods and all this other garbage they put in their system, drinking these sodas and everything.
Well, the reality is we're not eating food. So what it is that we're ingesting is empty calories. They have no nutritional value. They taste great. They're very inexpensive. It's very easily accessible, and that they're right around the corner from our homes. And it's what we're accustomed to. It's kind of become part of our culture to have these type businesses in our community. And we don't raise a fuss. We don't get upset. We don't see the correlation and connection between the poor quality of food and the poor health of its constituency. And the strangest thing about it is you would think a restaurant would want their customers to live a long time so that they can make money off of them. But these restaurants, on the other hand, don't have that as their motivation. And I have names that I give these restaurants. There's Crackdonald's and Murder King and Taco Hell and, Wind Disease, Chokers, Bow Strangles, the International House of Pulmonary Heart Disease, Slick Fillets, and Slop Eyes. are all part of that cadre of businesses that are out there that do not offer to us nutrition. They offer something fast. They offer something that is empty calories that causes us to be sick. And understand most of the sicknesses that we suffer from are what we call chronic illnesses. High blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes are all chronic illnesses. Arthritis and asthma are chronic illnesses. And what we find now after doing the research and getting the scientific information from people who work not for the medical establishment, but actually work in the space of natural healing, we realize that most of those illnesses, as a matter of fact, I think the numbers get up as high as 95% of the illnesses, the chronic illnesses that we suffer from, can be re-identified, properly identified rather, as nutritional deficiencies. So each one of those, when you go to your medical doctor and you ask them, well, what can I do with my diet to help me overcome this? And if your doctor has a blank look on his face or doesn't give you a nutritional formula for how you can overcome that, then note that one of these two scenarios is the case. One, he doesn't know,
right.
Or two, he doesn't want you to know. Right. Because if you find out, then of course, then you will realize that you don't need him anymore.
Well, Dr. Baruch, you know, one thing that I learned years ago that, like you say, they really don't know. They are taught pharmaceutical cures, not cures, treatments, and they got to realize, see, they don't cure you. See, if they cure you, they wouldn't have no business, no repeat business. So they don't cure you. They just give you treatment. But anytime pharmaceuticals, they don't cure. They just make clients, customers. That's all. Now, when you go holistic, and thank God that I've learned about all these herbs and everything that I use and the spices that I cook with and everything, how it builds my body. Now, I'm giving them a recipe already for this coronavirus. It doesn't cure, but it builds your immune system. Explain to them about the value of what you eat and your immune system.
Sure. Well, the immune system is, if you can imagine, the police force in your neighborhood or in your city or county or state, that it's the police force. So when something that is alien, foreign, or is enemy to your body comes into the space of your body, it's the responsibility of the immune system to, one, identify it, properly identify it, record it in its memory, react to it, and resolve it. Okay? So it doesn't quite do it in that order. It recognizes it, it reacts to it, and then it resolves it, then it records, so that in the future, if it should ever run into it again, it would know how to deal with it without it having to go through that whole search and figure it out process. So the immune system, which 80% of it is found inside of your GI tract, is significantly strengthened or hindered by what it is that you eat. You've probably heard it said before, but I'll say it again. 3 teaspoons of sugar shuts down your immune system for an hour. So if you imagine now, starting off your day, you're brushing your teeth with sugar. Then you're washing your mouth out with sugar, so your mouthwash has sugar in it. Then you're drinking your cranberry juice, and most of us don't do the 100% cranberry juice, so you're doing the orange juice. It's got sugar in it. Now you're sitting down to your cereal, which already has sugar on it, but it's not enough, so you got to add more sugar to your cold cereal. And before you leave the house, you're grabbing your hot cup of something which has sugar in it. So by the time you leave the house, you're upwards to 20, 25 teaspoons of sugar already before you leave the house. By the time you get to work and you've gone to the 7-Eleven and got your cinnamon bun and got your other cup of coffee or big gulp or whatever it is that you get, you can be upwards to 40 teaspoons, 50 teaspoons of sugar.
Wow. Now
you start doing the math on that, and you divide that by, the 3 teaspoons, and you're close to, 20 hours that your immune system is now going to be shut down and not working on your behalf. Now, you tie that into the world that we live in today. Everybody's putting hand sanitizers on, and the immune system has to learn. It does not learn without being experienced or going through the experience.
Right.
So if you got hand sanitizers on, if you got a face mask on, if you got another face mask on top of that face mask to cover your eyes and your ears and your skin and your face, and nothing on you comes in contact with anything else, then your immune system is on the decline. It's not learning anything. It's not addressing any of the viruses, the bacteria, the microbia, the fungus, all of those elements that are in the air that the body's continually having to fight against. It doesn't continue that process of learning. Now, meanwhile, it really probably won't do much learning anyway because you suppressed it by the amount of sugar that we've taken in. Now you put these hand sanitizer on your body. You're suppressing the immune system at your hands. And you're taking your Robitussin and your cough medicine and whatever other chemicals that you're taking in. And note that all of those chemicals are suppressing the immune system. So your Tylenol and your again, other chemicals that are designed to abort natural processes. So when you get a fever, you're supposed to get a fever so that the body can raise the temperature and kill the virus or the bacteria that's in the body. So all of that gets shut down. Now let's add to it the stress, which I would suspect the problem messed up just by nature. We're stressed out when we walk out the front door hoping that we're not the next guy that ends up on the 6 o'clock news. We're stressed out in our relationships because they're not, right? Because the world that we live in is so stressful. And you know what the expression, there's no romance without finance. Our resources many times are short. You know, our whole environment is many times just stressful. Our work environment is stressful. Our commute to work is stressful. The people that we work with, it stresses us. So all of that is causing our stress level to be very high, which causes the release of cortisol throughout the bloodstream. And when you release cortisol in the bloodstream, you shut off the immune system. So the immune system is not functioning while this cortisol is being released because the cortisol is your fight, flight, or freeze hormone. You know, when something is about to attack you, you've got 3 options. You've got fight it, run from it, or freeze. And either act like you're dead or hope that they don't see you. So those are the realities of our immune system. So now when we're consuming food that is documented, proven, and we already know it's not beneficial to us, but on top of that, it suppresses our immune system, then we're lowering our defenses. We're lowering the police force defenses and their capability of protecting our body. So what we do, you know, and in addition to all of that, now we're taking these artificial chemicals that are being given to us over the counter or by our medical practitioners, pharmaceutical practitioners. They're giving us these things to address the high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. All of them are about masking and treating. They're not about addressing the illness, the source and the cause of the illness. So when you're masking and treating, again, you're telling the immune system, shut up. Stop reminding me I have high blood pressure. Stop reminding me I have high blood sugar. Act like it's not there. Do what you can to allow me to function as normal as I possibly can without it hindering me. And but at the same time, the medical doctor doesn't want you to become well. So we're not being taught how to build up the immune system and support the immune system. In fact, we're told just the opposite. We want to reduce and suppress the immune system because it was an overreactive or overactive immune system that ends up attacking you. It's very rare that the immune system does the wrong thing. Most times it's operator error. It's as a result of what we do that the immune system finds itself in an effort to try to protect you. It ends up attacking you because of something that you've done. So the diet is very important. Eating a healthy diet is gonna again build up the prebiotic inside of your stomach and the probiotic inside of your GI tract, which again, probiotic is about life, pro-life, right? So it's about building up the life force energy inside of your stomach. And when you eat food that is high in nutrient-dense food, also high in life energy and electricity, then you're going to find that you're going to boost your immune system to the point when people start talking about the COVID virus or whatever other virus or whatever other bacteria that's out there. There's some of us that are real threatened by that. And we feel like, oh my goodness, the last thing I want to do is be subject to this COVID or this virus. Well, there's some of us that also recognize, well, really, it's the opposite. I'd rather be exposed to it while I'm strong rather than let it find me one time when I'm weak.
Yes.
Either I already have the flu or I have some other illness and it finds me when I'm weak and it takes me out of here. It'd be better to get exposure to the virus while you're strong and develop the antibodies inside of your body so that it can attack it, it can identify it, it knows what to do with it, rather than, of course, the government has another way of accomplishing that. That is by giving you what they call a vaccine. And that vaccine gives you a weakened or a dead virus. And that virus supposedly will not get you sick, although many people do get sick behind taking the virus. And when you absorb that into your system, the body will then develop the same antibodies to fight against it. But again, you can accomplish that in real world, real life interaction with one another, which is why I know some people are very up in arms about, well, we shouldn't all be coming back together yet. It's too early. It's too early. Well, they're different I guess, trains of thought with regard to our need to come back together. If we don't come back together, it's like being inside of a sanitized environment. You're washing all your counters with your Lysol and you're Cloroxing everything down. You got gloves on, you got a mask on your face, you're staying in your house, you're not being exposed to any new bacteria, viruses, fungus, and so on. You're not being exposed to that, therefore you're not learning. Your immune system is not doing any learning. Your immune system is not getting stronger, except for what's already in your house. It's not getting any stronger. And when you do get exposed to the virus, it's gonna, you're still gonna have to go through that whole cycle. If your immune system is strong, you'll be okay. If it's not, then you'll suffer. You'll suffer more than others. And there are those who are dying, but a large percentage of those that are dying are people who have a pre-existing condition.
Dr. Baruch, I talk to them, to my audience, a lot about diet and about health. And I always tell them one of the worst things that you could ever do is be under artificial light. Go out and do that, walk, just to go walk 10, 15 minutes here and there. Take a break. Walk outside, feed yourself, because we have this thing called melanin that protects us. Because it's true, the reason black don't crack is because of melanin, but you got to give it daylight. I often tell them the most perfect mechanism on earth is the human body. Now, we aren't meant to eat meat. And we eat all this artificial stuff. See, we eat the European diet. Because our system, because of us being black and millions of years old, and our ancestors ate fruits, vegetables, and cooked with spices, and healed with roots, and etc. And now we're trying to put all of these foreign substances in our body that our body is not meant to have in it. What is some of the things that people need to do or learn in order to give themselves their immune system a better chance of fighting everything, all these diseases?
Well, I think we've covered some of it. And that we need the exposure. You talked about the sunlight and the artificial light. I don't know that artificial light is the worst thing we could do to our bodies. We figured out some other stuff that's even worse than that we even desire to do. We desire to do these things, and they're even more damaging to our health and damaging to our immune system. But yes, vitamin D is a very significant part of our immune system. So if you have a vitamin D deficiency, it's not just a simple, I'll pick it back up, or I'll maybe start doubling up on some mushrooms, or I'll take a supplement, or I'll go get a shot. One thought I have with regard to the shot is many times we get, I think it's 50,000 IUs or 50,000 milligrams or whatever it is that the medical establishment is giving to us, and that's way, 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 way too much.
Yes, it is.
That's way, you're damaging your system. It's like taking a balloon and you blow the balloon to the point where it'll never go back, or taking a rubber band and you're stretching it to a point where it'll never go back to its normal size. So now you've created this void, this vacuum. And the best way to do it is through nutrition, and probably the first best way to do it is to go out and get the sunlight. Absolutely.
No doubt.
The second is the nutrition. The third will be supplementation. So you want to make sure that you're getting those, the baseline a multivitamin. You got to get your vitamin D, especially if you're a melanated individual. You need to make sure that you're getting sufficient levels of vitamin D, omega-3, B12, zinc, and calcium and your magnesium, plus all of the minerals that you can get. A great source for your minerals is phenols.
Well, Dr. Baruch, let me do this little commercial, and then we'll come back and we're gonna open up the lines for those who may have questions. So let me pay some bills here real quick, and let everyone know that I truly want to thank everyone of you for being part of the growth of this show, The Road to Success. Y'all know I'm doing a drive right now, a sponsorship drive or donation drive, so we can continue to supply you with the muchly needed information. Great guests, Dr. Baruch, and know-how to keep the program going. I'm asking you to donate 20, 50, 100, or 10,000. Any size donation is welcome, so we can keep this show on the air. You can use Cash App, which is Cash App / $W Murray, or just go to Cash App and do $W Murray. You can use PayPal. You can call the Institute at 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. And you can send a check or money order made out to the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, and you can mail it to P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. That's P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Or call the Institute, and you can contribute right over the area, right personally, and you'll get a receipt right then and there. And I'm gonna give a tremendous thank you for those who donated and helped keep the show on the air, because I think it's very valuable, and we really got a lot of great guests and educators coming on the show. And also I want to let you know that the Institute is growing, because I went from 1 show a week now to 3 shows a week, because there's so much information that we need right now, especially with the situation we're in. And I'm looking for interns, someone who knows social media, who wants to learn about camera work, who can do editing, and whatever it takes in the background to make this show easier and more successful. And I want to thank y'all. Go ahead and give a donation. $20, $50, $100, up $10,000, any size donation is welcome. And you can do it, like I said, Cash App's the easiest way. It's $W Murray. And I want to thank y'all for that. And if you know anyone, the youth they know about social media. And I'm looking for interns. So you can have them call the Institute at 240-619-2019. Dr. Baruch, I want to come back to you. I'm going to open the lines real quick, and we're going to just cover whatever they may ask. But I know there's some questions out there. We have a board. I don't know how many people on, because I can't count that many. And we're live on Facebook, and we've got a lot of callers or listeners on Facebook. So *6. Any questions? Somebody talk to us.
Well, good evening, gentlemen. This is Adib Muhammad from Black Carpet Production. What's up, Dr. Baruch? Everything's good, my brother Adib. Always with you, bro. Always with you. And my brother William Murray, how are you?
Oh, my brother.
Absolutely marvelous. Given this whole thing, particularly being a production company, and everything being shut down primarily. So I got to just continue now and open back up my podcast. And I think I'll do some more broadcasts of BCP, Viewpoint Conversation. We just reformatted that show. But, man, the show has been absolutely wonderful thus far in terms of information that you rendered, my brother. powerful to me just to understand to be able to articulate it better now. And it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. That's why I love you, brother. You help me so much. You know, I just turned 65, but I feel like I'm about 36. But, you know, that comes from life, man. That's what's up, brother. I appreciate you. You know it.
All right.
I just want to make that comment.
Lines are open, y'all. Star 6. Star 6. Somebody talk to me. Those of you on social media land, if you have a comment or a question, just post your feed, and I'll make sure that I'll be sure that I read your feed and ask the question. So, Dr. Mom says, great show, Dr. Baruch Ben-Yehudah. Thank you, Dr. Mom, Arlene Span. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to us. Star 6. Now y'all got a chance to talk to someone. You can talk to them about herbs. You know, Dr. Baruch, I know you have restaurants. And the food is, I mean, it's hard to describe the food. It's just fantastic. It's delicious. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What's some of the better foods right now that we need to be eating?
I think all of us, you know, can look across our lives and come to the conclusion that we can upgrade. So what I suggest that everybody do is just step it up. You know, for those that are still eating pork and fried chicken and possum and neck bone and whatever else is out there that some of us are still eating that way. I would just suggest that you drop those items. Just
cigarettes, alcohol.
Sure. None of that contributes to health and well-being. And for those of you who've already made the progression, because there'll be those that on the call, I haven't eaten that in 10 years. Okay, so for those of you, we're going to stop the yard bird. Just stop the chicken altogether. Because many of us believe that chicken somehow has, you know, or some of us think that chickens are healthy. No, it's not healthy to consume chicken. And not only is it not healthy, it's not an intelligent process. It's not an intelligent thing to engage, only because that chicken was never happy. It always suffered until the time that it died. It suffered, and we all know about karma. And now you're introducing that karma into your body,
yes,
and it doesn't get cooked out. So you want to upgrade from that. Just, you know, give yourself 21 days of just not consuming something that you've been consuming and you know you need to pull away from that. Or it might be removing yourself from sugary beverages. Or it might be curtailing, like our brother said, alcohol and cigarettes. You know, so you do it in measure so that you can accomplish it and be successful at it. And for those of us who are weak, then what you do is you do it for 6 days and you give yourself a cheat day. And what you're going to find is the day after the cheat day lets you know that you really don't need to cheat anymore, because you're really damaging your health. You'll notice the difference. You'll feel worse. You're going to have pain. You're going to have inflammation. You're going to be tired and sluggish. You know, you're going to have your skin is going to be irritated. You know, the list goes on of things that are going to happen when you cheat or when you go back. And if you should go back as a permanent move, you go back to eating the way that you used to eat, then you're going to find that you're going to experience major discomfort, major pain, major sickness. All of those things are going to be in your future, only because you can't be that way. You can't eat healthy for 6 months, for a month, and then go back to eating unhealthy without the body letting you know, oh, okay, bad decision. Yeah, don't do that. I think across the board, if we just all decide to step up, as opposed to just completely cutting everything out that you ever heard of was unhealthy, just step up. You know, give yourself 21 to 30 days of just stepping up and out and away from something that you know is not good for you. And if you can do 2 or 3 things, if you can stop the yard bird, of course, stop the pig.
Beef.
If you can stop beef, that's good. If you can stop fried fish, please stop tilapia. Just stop tilapia, period.
Yes.
You know, if you can stop those things, you will find that your health will improve. improve. Some of us need to stop dairy because you're sniffling and you're coughing and you're hacking, and people think you got the coronavirus when you know you just have this yearly allergy that you have.
Milk ain't number cow pus.
You're consuming dairy and you have an allergy to dairy, and that allergy is causing you to have heavy mucus because the immune system is trying to protect you from the toxins and the bacteria found in the dairy. And that mucus, your body's wanting to expel the mucus, so you're coughing and you're sneezing and you're carrying on, and just step it up for 21 to 30 days, and then look back over the last 21 to 30 days after you get to the end and see whether it's worth continuing or whether your tongue, which is one of the smallest muscles inside of the body, whether your tongue is once again going to reign superior and supreme over the organs of your body, the systems of your body, your energy level, your pain level, your intellectual development and stability level, especially for those of us who are in relationships. You'll notice as you begin to remove toxic food out of your body, you're going to become more compatible with the people that you're in relationships with. So you see whether your tongue is worth sacrificing all of that again, because your tongue is going to tell you, ooh, I love the taste of fried chicken. Ooh, I love the taste of back bacon. I love the taste of some, crazy enough I'm about to say this, but it doesn't make any sense. I love the taste of chitlins.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. But we if you get to that point and you can look in your rearview mirror and say, my health is worth it. So look in the rearview mirror and look in the mirror in front of you and say, are you worth removing that which has been causing you pain and discomfort, shortening your life, giving you a poor quality of life? Are you worth it to now stop that and move forward with your life with never going back to that which you gave up for 21 days and realize now that you can actually live without it?
And
a much better quality of life.
And Dr. Baruch, one thing that's really, really, really going to surprise them more than anything else is how restful they're going to sleep.
Sure.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
People don't realize that your diet, I keep telling y'all how important your diet is. Your diet is very, 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 very important. And people say, well, my grandmother ate, my grandfather. Yeah, but they didn't have all them chemicals back then. I grew up, if we weren't poor, we just didn't have no money. But we had a garden that we grew everything natural. And if you grow your own and it's natural, you can tell the difference in the store-bought and what's farm fresh grown. Because a lot of times in the country, they don't use all those chemicals. In the garden, all those fertilizers. And the soil's much healthier. And it makes a difference. Now, Dr. Baruch, tell us something about some of the herbs and stuff that you use when you're cooking in your restaurants.
Well, I think there are healing herbs that we now don't even understand them to be herbs. The healing herbs like garlic and onion. We think about them as taste enhancers rather than, health and wellness builders.
Right.
But across the board, all of the spices that you can, list, all of the spices that you consume are anti-inflammatory. So if you have arthritis, if you have an inflammatory condition of your lungs or any place inside of your body, when you consume spices, you reduce the inflammation. When you're consuming garlic, you're killing fungus and bacteria and microbia and viruses inside of your body. And onions, likewise, the sulfur level inside of onions is such that it will absorb the toxicity out of the body, even when it's outside of the body. If you take that onion and cut it in half and put it on the right side and the left side of your bed, the two halves, it will absorb the toxins out of your body that you're exhaling as you breathe. There are many spices which have many different benefits that we use inside of the restaurant, but those are just a few of them. I would suggest that you get on a regimen of definitely including spices in your cooking, and not just spices for the benefit of taste, but spices for the benefit of your health.
Yes.
I guarantee you every single person on this call could use some turmeric. Now,
I cook with turmeric
is
and
an
cumin.
anti-inflammatory
Yes.
spice. And turmeric mixed with black pepper. Black pepper is the catalyst to cause turmeric to do more of what it already is doing. It will reduce the inflammation inside of your body. You will find that you will snore less at night. You will breathe better during the day. You will have less pain in your wrists and your fingers and your hips and shoulders and knees and feet. You know, you'll find across the board. Now, you couple that with that 21-day step up, and you're going to find, whoa, wait a minute, it's like magnifying the benefit of what it is you're getting from the 21-day stepping up and out of what it is that you were doing.
I got 2 questions for you, Dr. Baruch. Cause I'm a red pepper junkie. I love red pepper, cayenne pepper. And then Harry Campbell has a question. He's on social media. He says, any specific recommendations related to normalizing blood pressure? Any specific recommendations related to normalizing blood pressure?
Yeah, okay, so first off with blood pressure. One of the things that we find with individuals who suffer from high blood pressure is a vitamin D deficiency is pretty consistent.
Yeah.
And the other is a high acidity inside of the body. Okay, so you want to accomplish both of those with diet first, and also lifestyle. Get out and get more sun. You want to, again, eat more. Mushrooms tend to be a great source for vitamin D, or take the vitamin D supplement. You take that supplement on a daily basis, at least 2,400 milligrams of vitamin D a day, and you're going to find that you will pull yourself out of that space. Deep breathing is also a great way to reduce the acidity level in your bloodstream. When you reduce the acidity level inside of your bloodstream, you're going to decrease your blood pressure just by nature. When you're doing the anti-inflammatories, another good one is coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10. Is very good for reducing inflammation about the heart. Red yeast rice is another good source. There are a number, depending on where you are. If you're just retaining water, if you've got edema, your ankles are swelling, your joints are swelling, you're retaining fluid. There are diuretics, natural diuretics. You can look them up. You know, apple cider vinegar is a great one, but there's a whole host of diuretics that are out there that we used to know as a community of people because we weren't going to medical doctors to heal. We were healing out of our kitchen cabinets.
That's right.
So I would again encourage us to do that. And that's with every health challenge. And I do offer services where I can assist you and coach you and support you through that process. So for those of you who are interested, I'll leave my information before I get off the air so that you can get in contact with me and I can help you.
We got a couple more minutes, y'all. Lines are open, and then Dr. Baruch, you can tell us how to get in touch with you, and you can tell us how can where your restaurants are, so we can start participating. So we patronize you because we want to start eating healthy. Leave crackdowns alone and Killer King and all that stuff alone, so we can start eating at your restaurants.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, you've given such great information. Thank you so much. My question is whether or not the sea moss has all of the, I know you said that it's a good source of minerals, but does it have all the minerals that the body needs? So you just need to just take that one source. That's one question. And then my second question is there a supplement that we can take that has both the pre and probiotics as well as an overall good supplement for health? Thank you.
Sure. Great question. As it relates to the pre and probiotic, I'm sure there is a product that offers both pre and probiotic, but I have only taken them, and I've only suggested that people take them separately. Now, you get prebiotics in all raw and organic fresh food. So if you're eating an apple, you know, as opposed to applesauce or apple chips or apple whatever else, apple juice, then you're getting prebiotics. It actually has built into it the prebiotics that your body needs in order to support and assist you in processing through your body. Likewise, you know, with any raw, uncooked, again, raw food, you're going to get the prebiotic in it naturally. Otherwise, you can get a good prebiotic supplement that, you know, you can, I'll give you my information, I'll tell you where you can get it, and I believe we're still offering either a 20 or a 30% discount on everything that you get from my site. The other is the probiotic. Probiotic is the GI tract. That's the bacteria that we need inside of our body to help break down the food that we consume and also, again, support the immune system inside of the body. And there's some great ones. I can tell you now, don't go to Target, don't go to Walmart, don't go to CVS, and don't go to your 7-Eleven or gas station to get good vitamins. You know, you have to be prepared to spend a little bit of money in order to get a good quality vitamin to help support wellness in the body. Many times your vitamin companies put on there the recommended doses. Actually, that's the recommended minimum dose. If you're looking to address a health challenge that you have, you can normally increase the dosage and get better results and heal faster or overcome a challenge that you may have. So those are two things that I do suggest that you consume, you take regularly. Either get it in your food and your prebiotic. Now, a probiotic food source would be all fermented foods. Sauerkraut is a great source of a probiotic. And yogurt, you know, the natural non-dairy yogurts are great sources for probiotics. But sauerkraut is probably one of the best. What was your first question, ma'am?
Whether or not sea moss has all the minerals that you need in it, because I know minerals are really important too.
So no and no. Now let me explain about sea moss. Sea moss is no different than broccoli in your backyard or cabbage or anything else. If it happens to grow at a place where it is not as dense, you know, sea moss grows on rocks. So if a rock that it's growing on is not as dense and vibrant with minerals, although rocks are full of them, it will not have the same proficiency as something that is growing on a very vibrant and healthy and strong and full of mineral rock. You know, so that you can get one sea moss that's at the high end and another sea moss that's at the low end and doesn't have sufficient levels. And nobody's measuring every sea moss that they get to determine whether it's where it is. And nobody that's selling it is going to sell you a sea moss and say, well, this doesn't claim to have all the minerals in it. So you're not going to get that. So what I suggest that we do is we supplement the sea moss with bladderwhack and burdock root. And those will fill in some of the minerals that we're not getting up to the 102 or 104 that the body needs every day. I think it's 102. But in addition to the supplementation of that, I would suggest that you supplement your diet with Celtic salt. Now, it's spelled Celtic. You would think like the Celtic basketball team, but it's actually it's pronounced Celtic salt. And if you can't get Celtic salt, get pink Himalayan salt. If you can't get that, get some type of sea salt. And the significance with the Celtic salt is the amount of magnesium. And magnesium is very good for the absorption of water. And it's also very good for just replenishing two of the master minerals that we tend to be deficient in, and that's calcium and magnesium. Now, as far as one source where you would get all of that from, I haven't found that yet. And probably it's not good to be taking everything all the time at once. So there are very good mineral and vitamin sources. There's, you know, again, I think vitamins, a good multivitamin, a good mineral source, omega-3, vitamin D, zinc, calcium and magnesium are the two master minerals that you want to make sure that you're getting. And again, when you start taking this, if you start on a regimen of doing these supplements, you start, becoming more physically active, walking around the block, running around the track, working out at the gym, you're going to find that whatever whatever medical condition that they call it, I call it nutritional deficiency, whatever nutritional deficiency you are suffering from is going to begin to subside. And you're going to find yourself overcoming it. And there are clients that I've had that have come to me, and the medical doctors are saying, well, we don't understand. We've never seen somebody overcome a thyroid condition. We've never seen somebody, come back from, the high levels of sugar in their bloodstream, diabetes that you were suffering from, to now be normal and no longer be drug dependent. We've never seen somebody whose blood pressure has gone back to normal after taking chemicals for the last 50 years. Now at age 70, they stop because now they're starting to eat healthy, and the body is always working to be healthy.
Yes.
It's always a continual grind that the body is trying to be healthy. If you give it the right fuel, and if you get out of the way, stop the fried chicken, the pork, all the dead animals, the byproducts, stop the artificial flavors, colors, and you stop all those things, and you're going to find that the body's going to find its normal, and it's going to be healthy, and it's going to recover.
Thank you so much. And you said the magnesium was very good for what again?
Magnesium is great for the absorption of water, but it also it also supports the absorption of calcium, and it opens up the door for a lot to go on inside of the body. Magnesium probably supports hundreds, if not thousands, of activities inside of the body, and believe it or not, many of us, if not most of us, are magnesium deficient. And it's not by mistake. We're magnesium deficient, we're calcium deficient, we're chromium deficient, we're vanadium deficient by design. It was determined by the farmers and the agricultural specialists in the United States of America that if we can remove these minerals from the soil, then we can cause our customers to be sick. They will become deficient and therefore sick. And then our cousins who own pharmaceutical drug companies, or for those of us who are in both fields with providing food and pharmaceutical drug, we can make money off of these people on the front end and the back end.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Baruch, tell people how they can reach you and where your restaurants are located.
The restaurants are located in Capitol Heights, Maryland. That's 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland. And in Northwest Washington, 341 Cedar Street in Northwest Washington, right next to the Tacoma Park Metro Station. We're right next to it. And in Capitol Heights, we're right at the Beltway at exit 15B, where you see all that construction going on. We're still open where the IHOP and the Checkers are, or what I call the International House of Pulmonary Heart Disease and the Chokers. We're still there in that parking lot providing good food to our community. And we have fought to stay open because at first, of course, there was major pushback, and the government was leaning heavy on us, and we had to make some phone calls because we thought we were not being included in the restaurants that could stay open, even though we could do carry-out. And it wasn't as easy as just, okay, we're just going to stay open because we had gotten word that we had to close. So we knew what we were here for, and we're not here necessarily for our, fancy, snazzy restaurant. We're here to provide, again, that viable food source to our community. So we appreciate your continued support, and for those of you who want to come by and check us out, we ask that you open up your mind and be prepared to have an experience that maybe you weren't expecting. Because when you say things like tofu or when you say gluten-free, most times people say, it tastes terrible. No, that's not the case.
It's not.
We have now taken your medicine, which we believe your food is your medicine, and we've mixed it in such a way to cause it to taste good. So now you can get your medicine and at the same time have a pleasurable experience. And as it relates to contacting me, you can contact me directly at 330-227-8241. Again, 330-227-8241. And that's 330-Dr. Baruch 1. Excuse me, 330
Spell Baruch for them, Dr. Baruch.
Yeah, Baruch. And you can find me on social media at Dr. Baruch. You can find me at, you can give me an email at getwell@drbaruch.com. And my website, I've got a couple of them. The best one probably to go to now is My Virtual Doctor. That's my, M-Y, virtual, virtualdr.com.
Okay.
Please feel free to inbox me, or direct message me on social media, or contact me if you're interested in getting a consultation, or if you need me to come and do a group lecture or workshop or seminar or whatever it is that you need to do for those that are interested in taking charge of their health. We also offer certification courses where we can certify you and literally just being a take charge of your health life coach. And we offer those services as well.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, because Brother Murray didn't talk quick enough, I'm going to offer this. We do consultations. Our standard consultation for somebody who comes to us the first time is $200. And depending on your condition, we're going to reduce that cost. But I say depending on your condition, because some people just need extra. We need to make sure that we are fortifying them with what they need in order to get this right. We're going to reduce that down to $65.
Wow.
And for those who are simpler, we'll reduce that down to even $25. If it's a really simple, just kind of a guide as opposed to more of let's figure out how to repair what we've broken.
Well, Dr. Baruch, I want to bring you back again next month if your schedule permits, because I want to get into. I want to stay. I'm a healthy junk. I'm into health, and I speak to my audience a lot about health and diet, and I'd like to bring you on again next month or within the next 45 days, because they're getting ready to, if they stuff starting going back to where they're opening up, it's going to be some people going to need to know that it is not safe. Don't care if they do tell you go out there and take your mask. It's not. And I want to bring you back on. You can talk, because then you also have eLife. For those who may want to have their own online shows and stuff, and we can talk about that also.
Great. Well, thank you very much for having me on this evening. I really appreciate it.
Well, my brother, I appreciate the fact that you were here to educate my audience and me, because my brother, we have some pretty nice conversations whenever we get together. And like I said, after knowing you for 20 years, I've seen how you've grown, and I've definitely seen how I've grown.
Yes, sir.
Because I used to rent your place years ago when I had Kickaway Production. And I used to do my live shows and my fashion shows at one of your locations.
Yes, sir.
And how they can still rent those from you. They can still rent locations from you for when they want to have some type of an event or something.
Yes, sir. And likewise with the radio station. For those of you who want your own show, we would be more than happy to host you. We got the cheapest rates in town at $25 an hour for the show. And also, we do a show every day. It's called The Daily Dose with Dr. Baruch. It's the hashtag, if you look for the hashtag #DocDailyDose. And we talk about subject matter that we think is real critical and important to our community.
My brother, I don't know how you got, your schedule's so hectic. How do you have time for all of this? You must be like me, man. He's like, man, I work 24/7. But we tell him about we work 25/8. My brother, it was a pleasure. I appreciate you, and I love you, my brother. And ain't nothing you can do about it. So,
you as well, brother. Thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you for taking the time, and we'll be talking, because I want to try to bring you back on in the next 30 to 45 days.
All right, brother. Thank you very much, and thank you all for listening in.
Thank you, my brother.
You're so welcome. You did such an awesome job. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, y'all know that he just gave y'all one heck of a lesson on diet and how to stay healthy and how to keep from having ailments, how to clean your body, how to clean your system. You've got to learn to use what we're giving you. This brother's been out there for years, and you'd be surprised at who his clients really are and who he's helping and where he speaks and teaches. And he told you to tune into his show, hashtag Daily Dose, because it is definitely worth it. Now, for those of you, I want to give you a reminder to help keep this show going by giving a contribution, and you know, you can give any amount that you like. No contributions too small. Please, y'all give us a donation so we can keep going. And y'all know this Thursday, I've talked with Miss Belinda Falamola. She's got some very important new information on the stimulus and the money and how to get the money and the sites and the apps so we can all get some of this money to help us with what's going on now. So don't forget to give me a donation. Help keep this on the air. Go to Cash App, W. Murray. And like I said, you can send us a money order or a check to P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland, 20753. Or you can call me here at the Institute, because I answer now because I'm always here. Except when I'm out walking. I do walking and still going to tennis court, y'all. 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. And don't forget, y'all, I'm also looking for interns. Any of y'all have any youth, any young kids, or you yourself that want to be mentored by me or want to be coached by me? I'm available. Call the number 240-619-2019. Because y'all, we're going to have a new normal. I'm going to get you ready for that new normal. I'm going to do a show Saturday that's going to be about the businesses that are going to be successful, new businesses you get into that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. So Saturday, I'll handle the show Saturday evening. And we're going to talk about businesses and future, the future new normal. But Belinda Falamola will be here Thursday at 9 o'clock to give us more information. But she's excited about this new information she's got. She's so pumped up and excited. She can't wait to get to y'all to give y'all this information. So tell everybody, Lottie Dottie, and everybody, your sisters, your brother, your mother, your father, your aunts, your uncle, your friend, your church member, all about the show, The Road to Success. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 9 p.m. This is Professor William Murray. And as always, you know what I'm always saying to you. If you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter, y'all, whether I'm pushing or pulling. We're going to get there together. And fact is fact is fact. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So until next time, y'all, God bless, and keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all, God bless.